Straight up.
Good morning. Thank you for joining 5:30 a.m. prayer this Friday morning. I'm so thankful this morning. I woke up thinking about God and how He handled things for us and how He handled things for me and how He puts things in perspective for me. I just want to share this with you this morning. God will handle it. Whatever it is you're going through, God will handle it. Trust God enough to handle it for you. Trust God enough to bring you through whatever it is you're going through. There's so much power in letting God just do the work for you. There's so much power in that. This morning, I'd like to talk to you on the subject of trust God to handle it. In the book of Exodus 3, verse 11 through 15, it teaches us that Moses was really feeling if he could not do it. He was feeling, how can I do this, God? And who sent me? And he had all these questions. And I'm a stutterer. I don't have confidence in the way that I speak or talk. My posture is not 100%. Who shall I tell the people? In this passage, it says, but Moses said to God, who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt? Verse 12 says, and God said to him, I will be with you, and this will be the sign to you that is, who am I who sent you? When you brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship God on this mountain. Verse 13 says, and Moses said to God, suppose I go to the Israelites and say to them that God of your father has sent me to you. And they ask me, what is his name? Then what shall I say? God responded to Moses, telling him, God said to Moses, I am who I am. This is what you say to the Israelites. Family, I read this to say to you, let God be God. Let God be God to you. Let God be God to you in your life. All that you're going through right now, let God do it for you. Those prayers in your quiet time, they're going to God. The worries that you have, it's going to God. The feeling of insignificant or if you're not enough is going to God. All the things that bother you in your life, all the doubts that the enemy try to put in your head and tell you what you can't do, you can't make it. You're not smart enough. You're not fast enough. You have a problem with this, you have a problem with that. Those are things from the enemy, not of God. God is wanting to let you know this morning that trust God to handle it. Trust God to handle it. You have a problem at home or you have a problem on your job. Trust God to handle it. In every situation, trust God to handle it. You look at the life that you live or the things that's on your mind. Trust God to handle it. Everything that you're going through in life is not a coincidence. God is building you up for something great. Trust God to handle it. Family, this weekend, give it all to God. Today, this Friday, give it all to God. Give everything you have. August 11th, 2023, give it to God and let Him handle it. I don't care what it is, who it is, what situation it is. Don't take matters into your own hands if you're not led by the Holy Spirit. Give it to God. Give it to God. Family, I hope you've been blessed by this. Have a blessed weekend and let God be present in your life. Remember, God is watching.
It's you.